Hey everyone, it's Hippie here at Hippie's Common Sense Corner. And I want to say I'm sorry I haven't had any uploads in the last, 4 months? 3, 4 months? But as if you read in the comments, I left a comment there saying the last guy that was helping me quit, and I really didn't know what I was doing. But like I said on April 21st, I'd be starting up again real soon here because I thought I found a new partner. And let's not drag this out anymore. Here he is, Apex. And if you find him boring here, check him out on his channel, Apex the Original. Is that correct?
Correct.
Take it away, Abe.
Hello everybody, thank you for checking out this video. My name is Apex. You guys can find me on Apex the Original. I do a lot of music and stuff, but I'm here to help Hippie with his production, so hopefully we can get that squared away and get him going.
And we will be working together in the future.
Yes sir, yes sir.
And you're going to have your channel, I'm going to have mine, and we'll be going back and forth doing it together.
Okay.
And we're going to be doing, coming up, what did we decide? Movie reviews, music reviews.
We could do any of that, yes sir.
And other stuff, along with our regular topics.
Correct.
And like the description says, you can talk about anything here. There's nothing off limits, nothing taboo. This is probably one of the few places where you can talk openly about religion, politics, gays, straights, ugly people, fat people, skinny people, pretty people. It doesn't matter. All that we ask is to be polite and courteous and respectful.
Correct.
After that, who the hell cares?
Pretty much.
But if you have any comments, I believe in the description, my email's still there, my Gmail, my Facebook. The Twitter is no longer up, but that'll all be up nude within the next month, I would say.
Yes sir.
If you have any topics you'd like us to cover, please check those out or leave a comment below. Or you don't mind if they go to yours.
No, that's fine. Also look forward to us doing some live streams too, where we'll be interacting with you guys.
And hopefully, I would say by June, we're hoping to maybe even take this on the road a little bit to other locations. And the first time I did it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I started this with a smart guy. I have a lot of respect for him, and I owe him more than he'll ever know or even realize. But now I honestly believe we have the right combination this time. So please hit subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. I was right. That was my parole officer. No, just kidding. I've been off parole now 15 years. But no, like I was saying, I think I found the right person to do this with, and we really want to take this as far as we can go. So please hit like, thumbs up,
comment, subscribe.
Any suggestions you have, and it could be, like I said, about anything you want it to be. Like our next upload after this one, or two. I don't know what our next upload is going to be, which will be, but the one after that will be about. You tell them about what you said about the checks.
About how the SSI people and stuff aren't getting their stimulus checks. We want to talk about how those people, that portion of people, were treated unfairly, and we're not like begging for forgiveness or anything, but I think that it could have been addressed a little bit better, and that's partially because of the SSA. So hopefully we can hit that topic and you guys will be cool with it. But yeah, if you guys like the content on this channel, please go ahead and feel free to subscribe. It does help the channel out, and it will help gain views viewers and stuff. So the more viewers, the better. The better we can keep the conversation going, the topics going. You know, if you guys have suggestions for topics that you would like to touch base on with us, we're open to suggestions. So don't feel hesitant to leave that on there. Like, we'd like to see this. You know, there's possibility that could happen. So yeah, we're open to anything. If you guys have the time and you know you're willing to take that time and spend it with us, we appreciate you greatly.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't like sharing the camera with anybody. Sorry about that. It was his parole officer that said, no, just joking. But like I was saying, I got up to leave because I don't like sharing the camera. No, I'm just joking. No, yeah, if you want to tell a joke or whatever, or like I said, there's no limits on this channel at all. I hate limits, so I don't know how you feel about that, APAC.
Limitations are
Limiting.
limiting. Yeah, I try to avoid that at all costs.
But like you said, that's going to be 2 topics from now. We don't know what the next topic's going to be. And I know.
Throw us suggestions.
Yeah, please bring up throw suggestions at us and drown us with them. I know what next one of the topics that's coming up soon again is going to be what the hell? I just had it. Who knows? Probably Alzheimer's or short memory term. I don't know. But and I hope that a lot of the suggestions you give us is going to be really pushing the envelope, because that's what I want this to be about. All I ask is that you be, polite, courteous, and respectful, and we'll take it from there. But think outside the box, but always use common sense. And well, another thing I'd like to cover while we're doing this is whatever we talk about, don't overthink it. Just use your basic common sense, because like you and I were talking earlier, the problem with this country or this world is
they lack it.
Common sense just isn't common anymore, for one, and people are overthinking. They're thinking too much of of it. Once you feel you came up with your solution, stop there. What do you think?
I believe that's a good piece of advice.
But if we get to I would say 100 subscribers, we'll start live.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. And then in the future uploads, please go into the description below and pay close attention to the email addresses, because they're going to be changing very soon here. I would say probably by November we'll start having our own merchandise saying a bunch of stupid shit, but it'll all make sense. And again, I've explained this in one of my other videos. This here eventually will have all of the information, and whatever we're talking about should have something hanging right about here that has something to do with the topic we're talking about. So again, I just hope it goes better this time, and I'm just running out of things to say because we just threw this together today. But I promise you it will get better and more interesting.
Yeah,
if not, it'll be funny at least.
Yeah, like we're just starting out. Well, I'm just starting out. This is my first time, honestly, working with Hippie. So, we got to adjust kind of to like our platform of where we feel most comfortable and stuff. And once we feel more comfortable and stuff, we'll definitely feel more obligated to express ourselves a little bit more.
And tell you the truth, Apex and I kind of put this together, about 4 days?
Yes, sir.
4 or 5 days. So, and I wasn't even sure if he was going to show up, come over today or not. When it comes time for the the next one we'll have the topic all ready to go, and or topics, and
think of this as our introduction.
Yeah, in the rules and bylaws of what we would like it to be. Basically, the rules are there are no rules.
Just be respectful and courteous of everybody else.
And another thing, you can use this channel if you have a problem you can't figure out or you need some suggestions.
Ask us for advice.
Ask us for advice. Maybe we can help you or get somebody to help you. Because eventually, I'd like to get all the people to come and sit with us.
That'd be nice.
You know, because I live in Cudahy, you live in
St. Francis.
Yeah, but where's your other house? Edgerton.
Oh, Edgerton.
And we'll be. Explain how. I don't know what.
So, it kind of works like I don't know.
I'm sure you know what is it. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's Google Hangouts or something like that, where you can split your camera. But we're gonna figure it out to the point where if I'm not here in person, I'll still be able to be on camera with Hippie and stuff, and we'll be able to discuss topics.
And then I might have a guest here, or he might have a guest, and either we'll both be hopefully real soon here. We'll both be traveling, or one of us should be traveling, but we have to see how this goes. And what it is back when I had the other uploads, I had a sponsor, Black Cat Bar and Crowd Control. I bought them back out, and he was supposed to continue my brain went blank, sponsoring me. That was part of the deal, and he took off too, and the prick still owes me some money, so
basically Hippie wants somebody that's going to be loyal and devoted to doing this, and I think he found the right person because I've been using computers for the better half of 15 years. You know, there's a lot of stuff I know and a lot of stuff that I don't know, but I've taught myself pretty much everything I know, so what I've learned I'm trying to pass on to him.
Because I don't know shit about computers. You know, I really don't. I got a, you guys call it smartphone, iPhone and all that. I call mine a stupid phone.
Dumb phone.
Because it's different all the time. So, a lot of you guys can order shit from, I'm lost with that. But, as a good friend of mine said, I'm a dying breed. They don't make people like me anymore. Thank God. But I'm sure this will get better and more interesting. Let's tell them how this happened with you and I. We started talking on Tuesday about doing this, and then I sent you an email. I thought you got it. You didn't even realize, you never got it. You didn't realize I even sent it.
Right.
So I didn't even think you were going to show up today, or, you know, and I ended up calling you. And that's why we're kind of winging it here, I guess.
Right. Like, this wasn't scripted or anything. We kind of just came into this with, like, good intentions, but this wasn't scripted, so.
But they'll be scripted and more better, trust me. I know all the other ones weren't probably that, my last videos probably weren't that interesting. But if you could.
Support Hippie.
But if you noticed, they were organized.
Right.
So, Apex here said he's going to teach me how to do all this. There's only one way to go with this, and it's up now. You know, and what I really like to do, and I think I said it on one of my other videos, is I'd like to get the viewers involved with us.
Right.
You know, and we will be doing live stream. That's what I was thinking. Live streaming.
Yes, sir.
Not that other thing you were mentioning. Live streaming. We get up to 100. I'd say 100. You know, to start. Then we'll go start the live streaming, and then where I'm here, you're in Beloit or St. Francis, or or Edgerton, St. Francis, or the Moon, wherever the hell you are.
Depends on the week.
And then eventually we're going to take it out on the road, and I'd like to take you down to Grant Park as our first on the road, but that probably won't happen till probably the end of May, June, maybe.
Yeah, when it's nicer out. Because we live in a city where it's cold like yearly. So.
You know, we live where if you don't like the weather, give it 5 minutes, it'll change. So.
Hey, we live in Wisconsin. If you guys know anything about Wisconsin, any of you viewers at all, you know we're known for two things: winter and construction.
Well, that's about it too. But no, feel free to leave your comments below, any suggestions. And another good thing you and I were talking about, we will be having a post office box too, that, you know, if somebody wants to just send us a letter,
mail questions, anything.
or anything, yeah, feel free. And if we don't respond to your emails right away, give us time, because I'm not going to be handling any of that. Those addresses below, it's all on him. So give him a chance too.
Yeah, I definitely will get to everybody. You know, I'm not going to leave nobody else, so just be patient.
And we are going to cover one other topic. There'll be 2 uploads today.
Okay.
At a time, because you have to be home by 5. And it's 20 after 4, so maybe we'll do the other one tomorrow.
That sounds good. I can come back.
But we'll upload this one tomorrow. No, tomorrow too. Well,
okay.
What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Yes, sir. No, Friday?
No, today's Friday.
Oh, is it Friday? Okay, yeah, Saturday. Sorry.
Let me double check. Yeah, Friday.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Saturday. But we'll be doing our uploads on Monday.
Okay.
Right? That's what we.
Yes.
Monday or Thursday. Monday or Thursday, or should we do it Friday?
I think we should do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
We'll get back on that, but we'll be doing Mondays for sure, and probably Wednesdays for sure, as we get better, you know, more into this. But because he can only get to me 4 days out of the month, so if we do just say 1 a week, we would have to do 4. If we do 2 a week, we have to do 8. If we do 3 a week, we have to do 12. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we would even do like one, and then when you're in town here, set them up to be, you know, if you want to do it that way, we could do it that way too. Maybe that's a good thing for you guys to leave in below if you would like, you know. And I understand you ain't going to know what you want to do right now, but
think about it.
Think about it and watch our next couple uploads and let us know. For now, we'll say Monday, Wednesday. If you want one 5 days a week or 7 days a week, we can do that too, man.
Okay.
And then we'll maybe, like I said, as weather gets better, we'll travel 1 day a week.
Right. And I think it'll be a lot easier to make more videos once we're able to get outside and stuff,
right,
because we can film in different locations,
right,
so to make for more spontaneous videos.
Exactly. So, but if anybody's looking to want to sponsor somebody, we're willing. And this ain't my channel, moron. This is yours too.
Well, I know, but this is the brains behind the objects right here. So.
Well, thank you, but yeah. But I want everybody to know this, even though it says Hippie's Common Sense Corner, you got Apex. This is a partnership.
Right.
And I don't know if you're going to bring me in on yours or what. It doesn't matter, but.
Yeah, I definitely am down.
And you never know, we might come up, like I said, eventually we want to do movie reviews, music reviews. You know, we're probably going to come up with a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
And actually, instead of us getting together once a week, maybe it's better that we only have 4 days out of the month. And then we can do it all, you know. And I think it might even be more better doing it that way than if we did, you know.
Okay.
Had you come and record once a week, you know.
Whatever's easiest.
Another thing that's got us a little topsy-turvy is you're not in the greatest health. I'm not in the greatest health. I don't know if you want to cover your.
So I recently just suffered a mild heart attack, and I ended up in the hospital from the 19th to the 24th. But I am recovering, and my health is slowly progressing to better levels and stuff. I'm taking more care of myself, eating more healthier. So I think this will be a good thing for me too, because then I can kind of just vent kind of talk about stuff where if we find a subject or something, or you recommend a subject, I can kind of vent and it'll make me feel a lot better. I'll release a lot of stress and energy.
And my health problem, and I believe I covered it in couple of my other uploads. I'll be 53 in May, even though I look like I'm 103. Trust me, I feel
That's changed soon.
But trust me, I feel like I'm 153. But back in November of 2009, I had a stroke. Well, after that, they were checking me out on that stroke while I was in the hospital. They found out I had another stroke, which I do remember when that happened. That happened in August of 2008. Well, since of 2009, I had another one or two more strokes, and I'm not kidding you. I had over 500 TIAs from 2010 till now, and I think I suffered another small stroke here and there that was a little bit worse than a TIA. So we actually met through my wife, because my wife was his nurse.
Yes.
And she met you on Sunday.
Yes.
She gave each other of our numbers on Monday, and we talked on Tuesday. We didn't talk on Wednesday.
No.
We didn't talk yesterday. I sent you that text message on Wednesday. You didn't get it. I didn't realize that, and I was expecting you to call me yesterday. You didn't. I called you today, and we just threw this together. So trust me.
I haven't talked to him since the 23rd of this month.
Yeah.
Now I'm finally able to be
22nd, brother.
Oh, 22nd? Yeah, sorry, brother.
Yeah. And actually, we kind of hit it up. We knew where each other stood, where we were coming from, and believe it or not, I normally have a beard, and
I'm taking over for him right now.
But he's a decade and a half younger than me. So, but we have a lot of similarities in the way of thinking alike. So I think that what's going to hopefully prove those other videos. A man can only talk to himself for so long, especially when you're grumpy like me. Oh yeah, and I know I'm telling you about strokes, and I'm still smoking. And like I said in one other video, I just came across it yesterday. That'll be a topic upload real soon here. That might be our next or tomorrow upload.
Talk about smoking.
About smoking.
Yeah, we could do that because I actually recently just quit.
Yeah, about 3 months ago you said?
Yes, sir.
But we're not going to be talking about smoking. We're talking about how the smokers are getting less and less rights.
Right.
I mean, and that's why I think there's 3 reasons why I will not quit smoking. I don't know if this is the time to bring it up, but might as well, huh?
Right. Anything goes.
Okay. One, I don't like being told what to do. Back in I believe it was 1986, Wisconsin passed the seatbelt law. 3 months, and they give you, like Wisconsin's really good about changing law, they give you like 3 to 6 months to readjust.
Right.
Just like when we did back about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, when they made it law that you had to have car insurance.
Right.
If not, they tow your car. They said 3 months, but they actually gave people 6 months before they tow the car. You just have to leave and walk home or get a ride, but they weren't impounding your car.
Right. They
said they were going to give 3 months, they gave 6. I think on the seatbelt law, they gave 3 months, but they ended up giving us 6. And I'm not kidding you. 6 months, 1 week, 2 days from when they were starting to ticket people for the seat. I was in a car accident, and I was messed up bad. I get rushed to the hospital. They had to actually cut me in. There was 4 of us in the car. It was an old 72 Cutlass, the one with the small window on the side.
Right,
I don't know if you remember
yep,
those.
I do.
Buick had the same kind of style. It was a General Motors style back then in the 80s. And there was my buddy Nat driving. Oh no, Nat was in the passenger seat in front of me. His brother Billy was driving. And Stan was in the passenger back seat driver's side. And what it was a Sunday, Saturday night. I was living in West Dallas at the time. We played out in Butler, Wisconsin. Our band. I was in a band, and we were supposed to be done playing by midnight. But we ended up playing till bar time. And Butler was really bad about that, being out of the bar at the time. So the owner said, "Leave your equipment here. Come and get it tomorrow." Sunday. We said, okay, that's fine, but we won't be able to do it till, after 3 o'clock. He said, no problem. He didn't open on Sunday night till 8 o'clock. Well, we're going west on Lincoln. We hit Highway 100. Some guy ran a red light and T-boned us. Well, back then I stood 6'2". I shrunk a little bit. I think I'm down to 6'1" now. And my legs are so long, I happened to put it between the seat and the door. And when the guy ran the red light, he pinned my leg in.
Ooh.
And it was a 17 car pileup. Or 14 car pileup, 17 people injured. Out of the 17 people injured, 11 died. All the survivors were transported to West Dallas Hospital. I was the only one released that night, and I was hurt the worst. Once they cut us out with jaws of life, they got me out. Next thing, I don't remember this, I was all messed up.
Right.
They actually caught me a half a block away because I was trying to crawl away.
Oh wow.
Because I was in shock, messed up. And but I do remember when I got to the hospital, the doctor asked me if I wore the seatbelt. And I wouldn't say nothing because I knew they were starting to give tickets. And the doctor said, and I looked at because the cops were in the exam room, and the doctor said, "Don't worry about them." And I wouldn't say nothing. And the cop said, "Answer them. We won't give you a ticket." And I still wouldn't answer them because I don't trust people like that. And all of a sudden the doctor said, "I don't need his answer. I know he wasn't wearing a seatbelt." The one cop said, "How do you know that?" He said, "Because if he was wearing a seatbelt, my spine would have broke this way." Well, how the hell am I going to wear a seatbelt after that? And I didn't even like the fact of having to wear the seatbelt.
Right.
Well, I've been riding motorcycles since I was a kid. And now Wisconsin every now and then talks about passing the bucket law, the helmet law. And I'm promising you right here, right now, if they ever pass that law where we have to wear a helmet, I'll never ride a motorcycle again. I will not do it. But now to get back to why I won't quit smoking, well, that's one reason. The other reason is everybody I know that quit smoking, like I was telling you earlier, everybody I know that quit smoking, within a year of them quitting, they were diagnosed. Year and a half, year to 2 years, they were diagnosed with cancer. And when they were diagnosed, they were given a year, 18 months, 2 years, whatever. But most of them died within a year of diagnosis of cancer. And I remember back in the 80s, you were little young, I don't know if you remember this, people would go for gallbladder surgery, different kinds of surgery. Surgery was success. Within 6 months, they'd be diagnosed with cancer. And I'm sure you can look it up in the journals and news and whatever. Doctors were saying they were thinking it was linked to the oxygen. Like when they cut you open, the oxygen would hit the cancer, and that's what it would spread it.
Right.
Well, if you think about it, and I mean, they were really serious about it. I remember it was all over, like the local news, world news, and all that. Well, that's why I'm thinking that a lot of people, and I could be wrong about this, what the hell do I know? I'm 11th grade dropout, no teeth. Ex-con, lucky I know how to tie my fucking shoes. But, I really do believe what happens is people quit smoking, and that oxygen goes in there, and that's what ignites the cancer. But the third reason I will not quit smoking is because they keep passing laws for me not to be able to smoke. You know, hey, yeah, quit. Let's outlaw smoking. We did it with alcohol, and how good did that work? You know, so the next biggest topic we will be talking about probably within the next month, 4 or 5 weeks, is gun control. I'm so sick. I am so fucking sick. Every time somebody gets stupid with a fucking firearm, they want to take my right away.
You're getting blamed for somebody else's fault.
Right. You know what? The next thing you're going to do, what happens? Some guy with long hair goes into a bank and robs a bank, so I'm going to have to do the time? Or be punished for it? Or I'm going to have to have my hair cut all the time? Put a bullet in my fucking head before I allow that to happen. I can't afford my haircuts. I'd get a haircut, but me and my barber aren't talking. We're not talking.
I love my hair.
My barber died. I'm waiting for his son to grow up. No, my barber and I got into a big fight, and we're not talking. As long as he's got the clippers and scissors, I won't talk to him. But no, you know, I'm just tired of them putting these laws in after fucking walking abortions fuck it up.
Right.
You know, it's. You know, nobody wants to be held responsible for nothing anymore. You know, that's one of the biggest reasons I started this channel back in September, last September.
Okay.
Because, like, my biggest aggravation is, with this COVID, everybody's wearing masks. That's fine. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I can't wear a mask. I got COPD, emphysema. I have a letter from my doctor. It doesn't say I can't wear a mask, but it explains that wearing a mask is hard for me. But what really gets me is I go into a store, and they're like, "You gotta wear a mask. You gotta wear a mask." Everybody here wears a mask, so I have to wear a mask. But everybody else has a mask on. They want me to wear a mask, no offense, for your health. But I'm supposed to wear a mask and worry about. I put a mask on, I pass out within 7 seconds. Okay? My wife even brought me one of them clear, like they use in the hospital.
Right.
I put that on it, and I damn near passed out.
It makes it so hard to breathe because you got to cover your nose and your mouth so you're not getting that ventilation.
And even with the clear shield, you got air. Plus, I'm claustrophobic. I spent 18 months in a hole in prison, buck-ass naked in a dark room, with all you had. The shit was a hole in the floor.
Solitaire for you people.
Yeah. And I just can't wear shit like that. But I'm supposed to wear a mask to worry about everybody else's health, but fuck my health. And we're going to get on that topic again.
That is a good question, because if everybody's wearing masks,
why should I have to wear
them? They're already protected from that.
Yeah.
So why should you have to wear it? I mean, I get it that they want everybody to be safe about it. But if everybody's already wearing a mask and they're safe from the virus, then somebody that doesn't wear it shouldn't. I mean, if they don't want to wear it, they shouldn't have to.
Back in March of last year when this broke out, I had the COVID. I believe in the herding. You know, I really do. Our body has an immune system, but the only way our immune system works is it has to be introduced to the disease. So, you know, but like you were saying, if you're all wearing your mask and you're safe, why the hell should I have to put my health in jeopardy?
Honestly, and I'm going to save this for their topic to be talked about, but in my opinion, just as a suggestion, you should be given a tag that you wear that says COVID free, so that way people don't judge you for not wearing a mask. You can be like, look, I'm COVID free, I'm good. You know?
And I will not go and get that shot. I will not do it.
I actually am, only because my health is getting
Well,
worse.
right. But I won't do it because back in 18, I've had the flu really bad twice in my life, to the point where I thought I was fucking dying.
Right.
Back in 1984, when I was 16 years old, I was homesick from school in bed for a week. Actually, I went to bed on Saturday night, woke up Sunday, I was sick, in bed, and it didn't leave me till the next Saturday, so a full week. The last time I was sick was in 2018. For 9 days I slept, ate, did everything in the chair. Only time I got up was to go to the bathroom. I was eating in my chair, sleeping in my chair. And I can tell you, both times I had the flu real bad is when I got the goddamn flu shot. I'm not getting the COVID shot. I understand that they put that in you to fight it. But then people sit there and say, oh, I got the flu shot. Why am I getting the flu? Well, Jesus Christ, you just got the virus injected in your ass. You know, no. But I mean, I understand when the people that want to be safe, hey, more power to you. I respect that. But at least show me the same respect and respect my health.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know,
I feel like if you don't want to get the vaccine shot, you don't have to. I mean,
right,
if you
but
don't have the virus anymore, then you don't need it.
What was it? About 3 weeks ago. I forget where the hell I went to. I cannot remember. But there were 7 people there. They were all wearing their mask. And they weren't going to let me in because I wouldn't wear a mask. Even with my doctors, I've had people say, oh, this don't mean nothing. And you think it's going to get better? Walmart used to be open 24 hours. Hasn't been open since. I bet you they'll never open up again 24 hours. I'll bet you $10 right now that next year at this time, what is today's date, the 26th?
Yes, sir.
March 26th of 2022, I bet you Walmart's still closing at 9 o'clock.
It used to be an all-night thing.
Yeah.
24 hours.
I'll bet you $10. And I'll be here next March 26th to collect my $10 from it.
I don't doubt it. I mean, I'm looking at the way Walmart now, the one in Cudahy here. I just went there, and the way they're renovating it, I don't know.
They'll never be open. You know, they have these restaurants that and the government tells us every day that we're getting over this. Then why isn't everything opening up? McDonald's is still a drive-through.
Yep.
And we had these conversations. Sorry, we did this video this way today just to give you an idea of how far we'll go into a topic,
Yes,
or we'll talk about anything that comes across our head. You might come on one of our videos, and it might say the topic is
sex, lies, and videotape.
yeah. and we'll be talking about politics. You know, and we'll talk about the topic we had, but we might jump to towards the end, whatever or in between. Something might come to our head and come to our mind, and we'll jump to that for a little bit.
Right.
Like I keep saying and repeating myself, there's no rules to this.
Really ain't. Just be respectful and courteous.
Yep. And we'll discuss anything with you. So I think we should. Yeah, how about we call it here, and we'll upload another video tomorrow for you.
Yes, sir.
So in the meantime, be good.
Take care of yourself.
Respect each other, and use common sense. Talk to you soon.